Hey, welcome back to IntyCenter 1957, everybody, where we are still mourning the fact that John Montgomery Ward is playing in honk ball instead of Fidus. But instead of dwelling on that, we're going to jump right into the action this week. And we're going to start with a 5-run sixth inning that gets capped by a 3-run homer from Bryce Harper, puts every city bandwagoners up 6-4 on performance enhancers. But the enhancers get a 2-out rally in the top of the 8th. They score 3 of their own to take the lead 7-6. Billy Wagner, he needs just 5 pitches in the 9th inning, and the enhancers hang on for that win. City of Ostenard, they took a 5-4 lead to the bottom of the 9th, but a 2-out single from Pete Rose scored Ricky Henderson, and we were off to extra innings. We'd go to the top of the 13th, and for some god-awful reason, Joe fucking Table, Jose Mesa is pitching. Bubbles Hargrave, he singles, that scores Al Simmons. Ed Ryle would get a double play in the bottom half of the inning to help retire the side. Sithy hang on for that extra innings win. A Tip O'Neill 2-run single was part of the 4-run bottom of the 8th as a shack of their own came from behind to take a 5-4 lead over Gales in November. But in the top of the 8th, Luis Arias got an RBI single, and newcomer Cal Ripken Jr. got a sac fly to put the Gales back ahead 6-5. Shane Bieber shuts out Shaq in the bottom of the 9th. That gets the win for the Gales. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, J.R. Richard was looking to finish off his gem against performance enhancers, but singles from Robin Yount and David Wright scored Todd Helton. He was on base when we started this recap. I just didn't mention that. And with that, we were headed to extra innings tied at 1. This is the game that I posted the quick recap in the thread. We'd stay tied at 1 until the 12th inning. That's where the enhancers untie it in a big way. A grand slam from Kirby Puckett highlighted an 8-run inning, and we get a 9-1 12-inning game. Somebody called Jayson Stark and find out how often that happens. Hell, somebody called Jayson Stark and get him to join our game next year. That would just be amazing. Do it for me as a birthday present. Please, somebody, I'm begging you. Hey, how about Roy Partlow, though? He did put the finishing touches on his gem. He outduels Walter Johnson in a 2-0 win for Amazings. Johnson, by the way, looking rather svelte after going through the time machine. Partlow tossed a 6-hit shutout, and Johnny Bench had a solo homer. Dan Brothers had an RBI single. That backed Partlow and gave Johnson the hard luck loss. A 3-hit complete game with 1 run allowed made sure the year of the Toad marched on once more. A pair of RBI from Edgar Martinez backed him, and Stone Temple Seattle Pilots win that one 4-1. George Sizzler, he gets an RBI single in the 4th inning. That puts Let's Play 2 up 1-0. A Hank Aaron RBI single in the 5th makes it 2-0. Big Sam Thompson doubles and scores Billy Hamilton, just like Wang drew it up. In the bottom of the 5th, that pulls the D-bags to within 2-1. In the bottom of the 9th, they get their chance against Trevor Hoffman. Tuck Turner gets a 1-out single. Billy Hamilton walks. Thompson singles. Turner tries for home, but he gets thrown out by Hank Aaron. Rather than a tying run, it's the 2nd out. Al Rosen strikes out. That ends the ball game. And guess what? That means another close, low-scoring loss for the Demon Bags. At least you've got a brand to stick to. Gales in November found themselves in walk-off city in their series opener against Sithy. After Hall of Famer Rod Carew, he converted, got a leadoff single. He was replaced by pinch runner Cool Papa Bell. This works out pretty well. Robinson Cano draws a walk, a ground out from Luis Arias, moved Bell to 3rd. Dave Bancroft strokes a single, scoring Bell with ease in a 3-2 win. Hands in the laps of the Gales in November. Dutch Leonard tossed a 2-hit shutout, and the Demon Bags got 3 solo homers en route to a 4-0 win. And on that same day, Nolan Ryan gave up 2 hits in 7 1/3 innings. And then Jose Valverde slammed the door on Let's Play 2. Albert Pujols homered late, and the Guardians win that one 2-0. Performance enhancers were looking to degrominate somebody on the shack of their own in their rubber match in the 3-game series, but instead they get added, bottom lined, stunned. Really, the truth is they were just wasteful because they got 10 hits off Addy Joss in 8 innings, but they turned that into just 1 run, and the shack of their own takes this one 5-1. Christy Mathewson, he's a double by Stan Musial in the 5th inning from spinning the first no-hitter of the season. So close. He settles for the complete game shutout win as a homer from Ken Williams and an RBI triple from Barry Larkin helped back him in a 5-0 win. And we'll start with one last pitching duel, this one between Denny Driscoll and Pedro Martinez. Martinez gives up 2 runs on 11 hits over 8 innings. Driscoll, though, out-duels him, gives up just 1 run on 11 hits. Both teams pretty wasteful with runners on base. He gets the complete game effort, and the bandwagoners take that one 2-1. That's going to do it for IntyCenter this week in 1957. We'll keep hoping for a comeback from John Montgomery Ward. We'll keep hoping for more Jayson Stark, and we'll catch you next time on IntyCenter.